Hi there, sign of Aries. This is for you. My name is Kim. I'm going to do a reading for you today. These messages, I intend for them to come out next 3 days, meaning something in the messages for you, current, right? But it's going to be a Celtic cross, so we're going to have a future position and a destiny position, and that might be a little bit further into the future, but let's see what's going on. So I'm going to use Todd Alcott's Sci-Fi Tarot and his Pulp Tarot to get you your Celtic cross. And then if we have anything that we need to clarify further, I do have the 108 Oracle right here that helps further clarify. So I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you for joining me, opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and our angels for these messages. They're for your Most High. If you're interested in a private reading, the information is in the description box below. They're pre-recorded videos for you. A private link is provided to you, and it is based on your energy. You put in the notes section on checkout what you would like to know from the reading or any questions. So with that being said, let me give this one a little more of a shuffle too. Okay, and this deck and this one, and then we'll start. All right, for Aries, what's coming in for Aries? No matter what sign placement you have, as long as you know what you're looking for, that's fine. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords. I wanted to wow. You have 666 and 77 so far, and 44. 2 for the outcome. Yay. Wow. Okay. Good. Oh. Okay. So this card is an interesting card. On the bottom of the deck, it's the Page of Wands. And in the guidebook for that specific card, it talks about a spiritual gift or ability coming more online with you, something new. So in this deck, it is good news because the pages are about news, right? But this news comes from inside of you. So underneath it all, or at the root of everything, is some sort of gift or ability, or like a spiritual fire, you know, that has been lit inside you. It's like the flame being lit. So the changes are sparked from within you. And the Six of Cups energy here is in the past. Let's see what the Six of Cups is about. Usually these are really good soul connections. You have the Knight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Good Lordy. How many sixes are you? Almost have all of the sixes. Maybe 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4 sixes, and the Knight of Cups. So the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups with the Knight of Cups means that something's moving forward in a really nice way for you. There's caring connections around, or you have connections. They might be for the purpose of business, but we kind of have both here. We have like harmony in relationships in general, in relationships, loving, home, family, and then we also have like for business relationships and success here. But with sixes, it is about harmony, and it's like harmony, balance, things like that. The Knight of Cups kind of looks like, the way that it's coming out, like it's coming in. So It seems to me like you have an offer, but it's on its way in. I don't think this offer is actually, I think whoever you met that, or whoever has discovered you, like knows of you, I think they're planning on making you an offer of some sort, because this Knight of Cups looks like it's a person who's unexpectedly kind of coming your way. As you're in this Seven of Pentacles energy, I have the Four of Swords as the challenge. So this is success. This is balance. This is good. But then something even more comes in here. Having the challenge here is being the Four of Swords has something to do with you like taking time out for yourself and resting and recovering. And so it's kind of suggesting like that you've been doing so much, or you've been investing so much into yourself, your time, your energy, that maybe that's why. Let me get something more on the Seven of Pentacles, which is usually us making careful decisions. Every decision we make, there's this look towards the future. Is this going to be good for me? You're weighing out the consequences when you have the Seven of Pentacles. And you definitely have like a lot of choices here. I think more than what you could ever daydream up is coming true for you. I really do. Because this is the energy that you need, like for your stability, for groundedness. But then I also have this beautiful Seven of Cups in the Destiny spot. And I think that this is like, okay, anything you could have daydreamed up is coming true, or it's going to be a choice or an option for you. And you don't know this necessarily because you have the Moon for how you feel. So what you're feeling, okay, it's like based on intuition. Maybe even the way that you're investing is based on some sort of intuition. It's trusting the unknown path, but knowing that you have to stay grounded to get to this point that you're wanting to get to. And I see you get to it with that Four of Wands here in the future. So you definitely get to a point of where, okay, here's the success. And then this is just a whole other ball game. We're going to have to see what the Six of Wands is about. That's in your heart space. Another card of like victory and celebration. You have it all over this reading. Tell me about Seven of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. Yay. And it even wanted to come out sideways. So like I said, there's this, the cards when they come out sideways for me, you're in transition to get this, to receive this. It's coming to you as you're being really careful with the decisions that you're making at this time. Ace of Cups on this deck or on this card says a thrilling new emotional experience or experiences. Your future begins now. What's in the container? Love, joy, a promotion. This is a baby. Look inside to find out. So what have you invested in then? Getting some rest. You may have been advised to get some rest too. Tell me more on the Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Okay. King of Wands, two King of Wands here. Proudly standing, it says natural born leader. There's just something you're doing really right here, is what I've got to say. You're doing something really right. You're overcoming all obstacles, inspiring others, like the natural born leader, standing firm in your power. Tell me more about all of this. What are they building? What kind of action? So there's like patience until some action is to be taken, right? Patience needed until you're taking action. I also have tandem bicycle here on the bottom with alliance, duo, partnership, collaboration. It could be opening up to something new. definitely see somebody being a leader, like of a team here, of this Six of Pentacles. And this is definitely, so this card says the moon on it, which is the card that represents how you're feeling right now. It says emotional force, opening up, experiential wisdom, honesty, intuition, perception, loyalty, the moon, subconscious mind, hidden things, diving deep, layers, developing character. And they're telling me new role. New role. And the new role is this King of Wands. So this is for your heart space, for sure. It's a victory. It's the Six of Wands in the heart of the matter. This is when we have a big achievement that we put like under our belt, right? Big achievement. This could be even an opening of the heart chakra that opened up new experiences and new things to come your way, and victory and success in that, because this is definitely like an aura that other people can sense. They can feel from you. So you're looking good, and it's because of action taken from the heart space. Tell me more about Six of Wands in the heart space. The Sun. Yeah. Wow. All your cards are like everything's coming up roses here for you. Everything's coming up roses for you. The Sun. Six of Wands. A new happy experience. Something your heart is going to be very excited about. I see in this card, I see tall buildings. People that seem to be in a parade or doing something like that. They're definitely celebrating. Somebody is definitely celebrating like a birth or the news of a birth because of that sun being here. All of these sixes with the harmony, and then the Ace of Cups too. Of course, it's not going to be for everybody, but it has to be for a few people because of that Four of Swords also being out here. Of like, make sure you're resting, make sure you're taking care of yourself at this time. So Sapphire, mental force, spiritual insight, hope and faith, wise judgment, power and strength, kindness, life of the party, extroverted, motivate, precious, value, holy, divine favor, and revered. And these are very similar to like two aces being out here, both of these ones. Maybe we can get another card on what the to describe what this experience is, this victorious experience with the Sun. One more card to explain what that is for Aries. An Ace of Wands. Like I said, aces all around. And another Seven of Cups on the bottom. So, what you have daydreamed about is coming true. And it's opened up a portal. But it all started with this spark or spiritual fire that is lit inside of you, the Page of Wands. And then it leads to the Ace of Wands, like in the sense that this is now forming outside of yourself as a portal to walk through, a new pathway, something that really inspires you, makes you feel passionate. It can be romance, passion in that sense. It can also, so it could be pointing to a new relationship, but it can also be new inspiration for your work and success, like in that department, in the area of work. All right, so let's go into the unconscious, or the things that you're aware of that are hidden, that are deep beneath the surface, that are more about our feelings. You could be getting signs, signals, messages here too. I see that sometimes with the moon in your just symbolism in life, in your dreams. Five of Wands. I saw that almost want to come out earlier. Five of Wands. Whew, how are we feeling? If you are feeling like the Five of Wands, then you could be feeling stretched, like stressed or stretched. Like it's hard to concentrate. And why? Why? Because there's this moon. Why is it difficult to concentrate? Spirit, why is it difficult to concentrate? It's something to do about a really important decision that's coming up. And I don't see that like as conflict for you. I feel like it's just what you're noticing on the outside around you, perhaps. Like when people are they're seeming to get in the way, or maybe they're trying to be competitive for something. You have the Six of Wands again on the bottom. I feel like you're victorious. You have some sort of decision, and it's all about good news that comes in and brings change. It's the Eight of Wands. So, how are you feeling? Like you know some good news is coming to you soon. And then you'll be faced with a big decision. Now, this decision might be something that not everybody is going to agree with you about what you decide, but because of this Five of Wands being here. So whatever this communication is, it opens up something for you. It's progress. It's going in a certain direction, kind of fast. So good news is meant to come to you. And there's an unknown about this news coming in, or when it's going to come in. Oh, that's cool. It's time. The forked road. I'm not going to take the other one. So it's time, and so it is time for this news to come in. And it's time to, if you've had the feeling of like I've been putting off a decision that I want to make, maybe it's a decision based on like how you really feel, and so it might be going in a different direction than where you're at right now, because this is direction change. And there's something here about, maybe putting off this decision for a while, maybe because of that Five of Wands energy. Change in circumstance, the forked road, direction change, options, free will choice. And then coming to you in your environment is the Lover's energy, which definitely is a crossroads in your life where you have to make a decision. Could definitely be a decision even here with a partner or a love interest. So the Lovers is this forked road, but it can also represent like a soulmate coming into the environment. Whatever this decision is, since that's in the environment, the Tower, when you make it, you have the star on the bottom. It seems like the stars are aligning for you and dreams are coming true. Specifically, daydreams are coming true, that I feel like. But it's going to cause some type of a tower moment for someone else. I think it is a connection, like one of these, the Six of Cups energy. There's some sort of dismantling of what is that ends up occurring. But it's going to be outside of you, and I think you're going to experience the star energy. It seems like you have alignment, and you're being lined up to maybe even a new path with the Four of Wands, 1111 card. So this future energy, that can lead to marriage or the purchase of a house, a car. Maybe it's some sort of milestone that you meet. Maybe even graduating, spiritually being aligned, path, purpose. But the people feel right on your path too. Another Seven of Pentacles. Everything that you plan for here at this time is coming true. That's what I have to say. There's no, I don't see sadness or disappointment in any of this. Yeah, I have the Nine of Pentacles too. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Everything that you've been investing in is, up to this point, is going to pay off. And this is a windfall, a lot of money coming in for you. It says luxury at the end of the world, an oasis of riches to sustain herself. That can be a winning, a windfall, an inheritance. But there is this connection with you making the correct choices up to this point to get you to there. Some of you all are really going to be celebrating your independence. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be alone during that period of time, but that you won't need anybody else. You can do it all on your own, which is kind of different today. It's different. So it's quite an achievement. I can definitely see you all building, if you want to build a business or do something that you feel the spiritual fire has inspired you to build, it will happen, and you will even get an out of the blue financial reward here for your outcome too. It's like somebody's giving you this gift. The universe is giving you this gift. Here, go on this path. You've been doing right so far. You've been doing good. This is a reward I see. And it's not been easy. The biggest fear might be in this Nine of Wands. This Nine of Wands energy is a person who's kind of alone, and they're having this spiritual battle with what's going on outside. The woman in the guidebook, she's got her guard up. She's defending herself, or she's on watch. She's exhausted and doesn't have much support, but she's kept on going. And I think there's something to that with your story of, no matter what's happened, no matter what towers are happening or occurring in the outside, you kept on going, and you knew that you could be in this King of Wands energy. You could overcome, and you do. So tell me about your daydreams here and your different options with the Seven of Cups. Queen of Cups. What would really fill up your cup? What would really make you happy and feel like life was, in this moment, like giving you everything that makes you feel good, intuitively makes you feel good? Queen of Cups, very intuitive, compassionate. It can be a choice or option, not using gender. It can be a choice or an option between some people for a partner, somebody who's very kind, caring, compassionate, and they listen very well. But usually I see this card as like you're taking care of yourself, and now you have a lot more options. You're loving yourself, and now the universe is showing you love back. So tell me about the King of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Did you see it flip in the reverse too? Wow. Yeah. Look, whatever you've got planned, the devil energy, if we've got something planned that we're wanting to manifest here in the material realm, you're going to get an opportunity. It might come out of the blue. It's going to allow you to step into this leadership position where you're inspiring others of how to overcome, how to make something from nothing, how to really overcome when hardships or struggle come into your life. And then you get the bounty. You get it all. You get it all, and you're inspiring too. A lot of people, like your energy, your aura, it is motivating. It will be motivating others also to take care of themselves well too. Look what can come, by watching what happens to Aries here. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful energy. You might be inventing something, coming up with something on your own, that maybe it's an invention that you have, an idea that you have. It could be something that you tried out in the past and it didn't work out, and now it is the time for it to work out. It could be something like that, but it says on that card, you're inspiring ideas and you're a mastermind. And here's that challenge, okay? The card on the challenge was the Four of Swords. So of the hammock, which is for you to take some time to rest, relax, have time off, maybe suspended in between two things at this time, self-actualization. So tapping in, there may be even a certain message that your spirit guides or your angels want to get to you. And like a hose, your intuition runs like water, and if it's kinked and you're all tense and not relaxed, then it's not going to flow as easy to you. So they want to get you into flow state so that you can get the information that you need, because it's time. So it's time. Another 8. Wow. Yeah, it's also time that, you know, your voice be heard. With the microphone, though, I always get the feeling of Isis connection. Of all she had to do was speak something out loud, affirm it out loud. She was kind of known more as speaking what she wanted out loud. And I feel like the universe has heard you, and they're letting you know they've definitely heard you. Keep on speaking up. Keep on speaking your truth. This can have to do with the news. You know, your expression of yourself through voice, a podcast, possibly making things known. Maybe, I mean, heck, we've seen here lately almost 90-something% of conspiracy theories have been proven true here lately. So maybe there's something you just have to say that you feel is going on, or you want to speak up about, and I definitely think you're being encouraged. So then you have the fixed signs, and I love this card because the fixed signs is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, and they relate to the World card and the Wheel of Fortune card in the tarot. It's saying that there's a new cycle that's coming around, and this will be a time for your imagination, for your inner child to come out and play, delighting finally in simple things. And when you think about that, there's a certain state of mind you get into when you're able to be delighted in simple things, and it's a beautiful spot to be in, you know. So I see only good things for you. That's what I have. Yeah, so that's what I've got for you. I'm sending you love and light until the next time, Aries. Bye.